everyone, welcome back to another Anything for Life video. And today we will be installing Koreader on Windows, specifically at this user's request. Now, before we get started, let us debrief the materials required for this process. We will need a Kobo Libra Colour, or any Kobo in general, because it will work for everyone. And also, a USB-C to USB-C cable, or specifically the one that Kobo sent you when you got the device. Doesn't matter, but it might be a little bit better. It also needs to be data transfer applicable, so keep that in mind as well. And also, a big, beefy Windows laptop. That's pretty much all we need. Before we do anything, let's go to the Kobo Libra Colour and connect it to our PC. Okay, so here's my Kobo. So now what we want to do is just turn on the Kobo and connect up your USB-C cable. So you just want to thread it through there. Thread it through there. Nothing should happen yet. So now what you want to do is plug the other end of the cable into your Windows laptop. So here's what I'm going to do now. Alright, it's been connected, so let's click detect. And boom, it's connected and charging. Once you see this, you're good to go. Now we can move on to the next step. Vamos! Alright guys, so for this next step, what we'll need to do is to open up your Windows laptop, and after you plugged in the USB-C cable connecting to your Kobo, we can move on to this step. Now, for this step to work, we will need a directory called NickelMenu, and it is basically a quick application that you'll use to install apps on your Kobo, kind of. And for that to work, we need to install NickelMenu. Now, to install the NickelMenu, it is fairly easy. And instead of me doing it here, I've already created an actual NickelMenu tutorial for Windows specifically. And it should be either up here or up here. It'll be one of these two. I'm pretty sure it's here though. And now, once you've got this link, go watch that tutorial, as it is essential for you to get Koreader working on your Kobo. So now, once you've got NickelMenu installed, then come back to this video and you can start watching the tutorial, I guess. Okay. Alright, so now that you've got NickelMenu installed, we can actually start installing Koreader. Now, the first thing we'll need to do is to go to your preferred browser of choice. For me, it'll be Microsoft Edge. Let's go here. So open up a new tab, and in this new tab, what you want to add is you'll want to add Koreader. So we're just going to type that up, Koreader. Click enter. And boom, you get all this stuff, but you can just you can just go down, go to the GitHub repository, click this GitHub repository. Once you're in here, go all the way down, you should see Koreader. Now, this is where it gets pretty easy, and it is fairly simple. So what you want to do is click the Kobo installation steps. We're going to be following this one in our tutorial. Now, using the NickelMenu, after we've installed the NickelMenu from my tutorial, you can now download the Koreader installation file. Now, go into the Koreader's releases page. So go back to the main Koreader repository and go down to Koreader 2025.10 Ghost. Now, keep in mind Koreader will be updating this, so the installation steps should stay the same throughout its lifetime. But if it does change, I'll obviously make a updated guide on this. Easily, obviously. Though right now the release for this is Ghost, so I'll be using Ghost. Pretty much. Now let's go all the way down and click download. Download, and then what we want to do is we look at the Kobo installation. So there'll be loads and loads of random installations. We just want the Kobo one. It's going to be a zip file, so let it just quickly download. Alright, it should be done now. Now we can open up File Explorer. go to downloads, grab this koreader zip, and even before we do anything like that, we want to first go to this PC. We should see this Kobo e-reader file. So let's open that now. Now, once in here, you should see a .ads folder. Now, if we look at the installation steps, so let's just go back to the installation steps really quickly. Here. Now, once you're in this installation method, it says clearly here to extract the koreader folder and put it into the .ads directory. Now, let's do that now. So let's go back to our File Explorer. This is the .ads folder. It's now here. Now let's go back to okay, so now what you want to do is you want to extract it by clicking extract all. Click extract. So it'll take a while. So just give it a minute. Fairly simple here. So now let's go back to our downloads. Grab this folder and move it to Kobo. And move it to Kobo e-reader. Now it'll go and start copying again. So Alright, so now we put our koreader file into our .ads. So just remember to put that in the .ads, not just into the root. So take it out and put it into the root. And once you've done that, you should see koreader there. Now, it should be here. It is very simple. It will be right here. And it'll be a whole lot of stuff. And it's not going to be a big deal because now the only thing we'll have to do is go back to the root and just eject the Kobo e-reader. So I'm just going to eject now. Just got that. All good. Next step. All right. So now, if you see a bunch of new books in your thing, and just look at all these random stuff. Just random icons. I don't want all this stuff in my books. That is because a Kobo error in the system directory itself that basically indexes anything as a PNG file as actual actual books, even though it's not books. So to fix that, however, we're gonna have to do some sneaky business and enable a command. Now, I know you might think, oh my god, this is so hard. What am I gonna do? It's okay. It's all right. We need actually two things to do before we get koreader working. We need to add a script to NickelMenu's initial installation, and we also need to fix this indexing issue. So let's do that now. Vamos! Alright, to fix the indexing issue and also to get Kobo up and running, we'll first need to fix a command in the nm configuration file. So we want to first go into .ads. Let's go into nm. In nm, we should see a new file here, actually. It should say, koreader. But if this didn't appear for you, that's okay, because we can put it into our original nm config. So, as you may know, when you when you finished the nm tutorial that you just watched, or if you didn't watch, then that's okay, and you watched it from somewhere else, and you got it, you need to add something to your configuration script. So, to add something to your configuration script, you want to just open that, go in, and so you want to open that, open with Notepad. Should open up. You'll see a whole lot of weird stuff. And if you've already done it, then you shouldn't be scared about this anymore. But if you still are, then that's okay. Go all the way down, and we're gonna have to create a menu item. Now, this menu item is actually pretty easy to put in, and actually, it is simply the command found on the GitHub repository. Fairly easy. So, this is the new file. So we want to put this here. So you just want to copy this one, and you want to put this to your Kobo e-reader configuration column. For me, I already have it on my other koreader.sh file. So let me just show you. That's koreader. So let's open that with Notepad. And boom, we can see here that this is the same command. Now, if you want to get this command, it'll be linked in the description below. So as well as the GitHub repository. So all for easy access. Now, after you've done all of this, this has fixed our koreader launching issue. Now, you will always be able to open up your koreader and then disable it and go back to NickelOS normally. Otherwise, this wouldn't be able to happen if you use like KFMon or something else. It's a very non-destructive operating system. Now, let's move on and do the easiest way to fix that indexing issue. So, to do that, we want to go back into our Kobo e-reader directory. Then, go to the .kobo folder. In the .kobo folder, we should be able to go into the, if I remember correctly, it was the Kobo folder. Yes, it was the Kobo e-reader.conf. So in the .kobo, go to the Kobo folder. You can see the Kobo e-reader.conf. Right-click it. Right-click it. Right-click it. Right-click. Open with. Notepad again. Just once. And we need to change a setting here. You'll see all the way down, you want to add a new command. So you just want to go press enter. We can go back to our koreader. Alright, so we just want to copy this code and just paste it in here. Now, once we've pasted it inside your thing, it'll just just delete the photo, all the images and stuff, and I'll show you that working. So you just want to click Control S. So you just want to save that, save it like this as well. Close the tab. We'll be good to go. Let's go back to our file folder, and we can just eject our Kobo. And boom, eject.
All right. So now you see, after we finished that indexing, we have now fixed our problem. We can go back to my books. And we can see there is nothing, no trace of the previous stuff we had. So we're all good. We'll go all the way back up just to prove it to you. Boom, nothing is there. Now, to launch koreader, we want to go to NickelMenu, and then we should see our new koreader configuration script.
It should open up now.
All right, so now this has been all done. After you've installed koreader, and after this is all done, after you finish the Cloud Sync, you finished putting the script in and everything, it should be working. So now, if you like this tutorial, please, I would really appreciate a like, because I really like likes, you know. And also, I would appreciate it if you subscribed. If you find it useful anyway.
So with that, I hope you successfully was able to install koreader on your Kobo. Here is literally living proof that it's working. Koreader. There it is, koreader. Boom, working, all good. Should be all done and working for you. If this doesn't work, leave a comment and I'll be able to fix it for you. 99% sure. Boom. Alright, hope you had a wonderful day. Anything for life by Naresh. Goodbye.